Hey y'all, Farmer Dre back at it, and today we're gonna give you guys an equipment tour here on the farm. We are apple and peach orchard, so we got different equipment, different styles of equipment that we use on the farm. So over here we're standing next to our gator. This is like the everyday use equipment here on the farm. We have a gator, it's a 4x6 John Deere diesel gator. It's like a 92 model, but it still runs and we still use it every day. It does good. You guys wanna come back here and look? It's got all kinds of stuff. So whenever we have any problems on the farm, we just go out there with this thing and it gets the job done. Alrighty, so this is our forklift we use on the farm. We got a packing line, packing house inside the warehouse there. This is what we use all summer long, all spring long, whenever we're working up the packing house, the apples and peaches. So it works great. We got some problems. The front clutch on it is it's kind of messed up on it. It's not working right, but to fix it, it costs more than the actual forklift. So we're just gonna go ahead and keep it the way it is. We're not gonna change it because it still gets the job done. So that's it. It's a pretty old style, but it still gets the job done. And then over here, we have our New Holland L221 2016 skid steer. It's not a big fancy one, but we use it every day. Like we just got done feeding the cattle on this thing, and it does a good job. We have a bunch of hydraulic front attachments on it, so this works out pretty good for us. I mean, we bought it 2 years ago now. We bought it brand new out of the dealer, and it works great for us. We still got my dad likes to keep it washed and clean and everything, but for us it just gets the job done, so that's all that matters. And now I'm going to go ahead and show you guys our attachments that we have on the actual for the skid steer. So over here we have our auger, and we have a post hold. We got the auger and then the post driver, hydraulic post driver, and then we have our grappler machine. And we use, I'll show you guys pretty quick here why we have all these equipment here on the farm. So then over here we have our low profile bucket. This is a construction bucket. It came off a old cat skid steer that we had earlier on this year, and right now we got some topsoil in it. I was using it for the greenhouse there. And then we have a excavator or backhoe attachment on the front of the skid steer. Then we have our pallet forks to carry all the bins in with all the apples, to unload big trucks. We use the pallet forks probably the most out of all the equipment we have. Then we have a big bucket. This is I mean, we just for shavings or mulch or whatever. And over here we got some our pallet forks for the back of the tractor, because I'll show you guys real quick our TL 100A tractor, New Holland tractor that we use. It has a front loader and a 3-point attachment. And over here, this is our farm tour trailer. And if you guys want to go ahead and check out our main channel, on the farm, it's called at Garner's Orchard and Bakery. I'm going to go ahead and link in the description below. I'm going to link our channel to our the farm channel here. And you guys will see how we could use this during the season. And it's a pretty cool deal. We built it this past summer, this past summer. And if you guys go ahead and check our main farm channel out, you guys will see how we built it and everything and what we do. And we do a lot of farm tours, a lot of field trips here in the fall time and in the summertime when we have all the produce and stuff going on. So, I mean, it's a fancy trailer. We built it blue and white because we're big fans of New Holland, and that's the reason. Oh, here we got my brothers. We go a lot of duck hunting, so my little brother's boat got on this carport. Then we have a Honda Rancher 4-wheeler. This one, the battery's kind of dead on it because it stays out here in the summer or all winter long out here, so it's kind of dead right now, but we use it all the time. Then we have another Honda Rancher. This is a 97 model. It's a little older, but it still runs. We still got to fix the tires on it. We use these a lot in the summertime to run errands back and forth through the orchard. And over here, this is our orchard sprayer. This is the one we use to spray our trees with. It's an old pull type. Has a big old fan in the back, and then it has 2 different gears on it. So if we were to have pecan trees or almond trees that they're 20 or 30 foot in the air, then that's what we would use. But we have it on low gear because our trees are no taller than we like to keep our trees when we prune them about 13 foot. So this is what we use. It's been here since we bought the orchard back in 2013. And we're looking to buying a new one because we're planning a different style of orchard, the high density orchard, which it's going to require a different sprayer. But for the traditional orchard type that we have now, it works pretty good, and it gets the job done. We use it a lot. I mean, we're IPM orchard and integrated pest management orchard, so we only spray whenever we need to. if there's not, we don't do calendar sprays. I mean, our first season we did, and then we learned that you don't need to do that anymore. So if there's a problem with the fruit we're growing that affects our quality, then we're gonna go ahead and spray. But that's our sprayer. And then we have a bad boy zero turn. We use this a lot around the house, around the shop, just everywhere. I mean, you can't go wrong with the zero turn. We got 2 of them. This is one of the ones right here. We got another one in the big barn there. So we're out here in our big barn, and as you guys saw in my last video, the apple pruning video where I was pruning the apple tree, this is the machine we use to prune our apple trees. It's a hydraulic ladder. It's called the Brownie. It's made by Phil Brown Welding Company out of Michigan. They specialize in orchard equipment. So this came with the orchard. My parents bought it back in 2013. So it's a fancy tool. It's a one person. It is all foot control. Whenever it's running, it has a 27 horsepower motor in it with the hydraulic pump and everything. It's all foot control. So whenever you are working with it in the trees, your hands are free. You do whatever, you prune. That's what it's mainly used for. And then we used to harvest in the summertime whenever, like the tips of the apple trees. So it runs pretty good. I love it. This is one of my favorite machines that we have here on the farm. And the name is funny on it, Brownie. But whenever I tell people, yeah, we have a Brownie too, they're like, Brownie, isn't that a dessert? No, I was like, nah, it's a machine that we use here on the farm. And then our fancy, this is our big tractor here. It's our TL100A. It's a 100 horse tractor, and it has a front loader on it. But now we took it off because once we bought the skid steer 2 years ago, and the front loader is sitting back there with our zero turn mower. This is our second zero turn mower we use, and it works great. Then we have a small trailer here we use in the summertime to haul produce back and forth. And we got the plow connected to the tractor right now because we're going to go ahead and do some plowing. We're going to go ahead and we got a busy spring coming on this spring. So this is our big tractor. We use it all the time to mow the orchard, to spray. I mean, this is our everyday use here. In the summertime, we use it every day in the skid steer. Back and forth, we're doing it back and forth. And for the people who are wondering how we mow our orchard, we have a fancy, let me just go show you guys. It's a fancy, it's a 13-foot mower with a sway bar. It's a lot easier to explain in person. So, because our orchard, the row spacing between our trees are 20 foot. So, whenever they're 20 foot, you need someone to mow that, and it keeps the trees mowed in between them. So, let me go ahead and show you guys. Here it is. Our fancy 13-foot mower is made by W Perfect Mowers. They specialize in orchard equipment also. So, it's 12 feet solid, and then it has this one extra foot here that sways back. Let me go ahead and get under the trailer here and show you guys. It sways back. So whenever you're driving, the tree line's right here where my foot is. You keep driving forward and it sways back. And whenever it gets warm outside and time for mowing, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys that. So it's fancy. This is an expensive piece of equipment that we have, but it gets the job done and we need it. So we need this on the farm because without it, you know, it'll be a pain, zero turn everything. And we do use some herbicides around our young baby trees, but mainly this is for the old trees because we do a lot of the U-pick. We're a U-pick orchard, and we do a lot of a lot of retailing. So for us, we like to keep everything mowed. It keeps the pests down and everything. So alrighty, now since I showed you guys the mower, now I'm going to show you guys we got a blade there for the back of the tractor. And then we have our 11-foot plow. We don't do a lot of disking and plowing, but whenever we do plant new blocks and stuff, we like to keep the soil worked up right before we plant. Like this spring, we're going to go ahead and plant over 1,000 blackberry plants. And go ahead and check our main channel out again. We're going to do step-by-step production there, how we do everything. So we got the plow and the disc behind the tractor now, just to work up the soil. And that's pretty much it. All the equipment we use here on the farm. I know it's nothing like the millennial farmer. We're not that big of an operation, but what we use is it gets the job done, and we don't need anything else. But if you guys like this, go ahead and leave a like, comment down below, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, join my journey. And I'm thankful for every subscriber. We in the last few days we've jumped up pretty good, so I'm excited, and that people want to see our journey, my journey here on the farm. And if you guys like this kind of stuff, I'm gonna try to be posting, 3 or 4 times a week. So if you guys like this kind of stuff, give me a like, and until next time, have a good day, and we'll see you later.